How's the first week going for you, and just getting back out there basically?
Yeah, it's been great. I thought, especially at the beginning of last week, and those first 4 practices were really good for us. I think the point to where we're at right now, it's pretty encouraging. With the way we were able to come out and execute, even guys that are new to the system and whatnot, just being able to pick it up and play fast. So I like the starting point. But it gets a little harder tomorrow. Throw on the pads and whatnot, and it's going to get a little hotter, and days are going to start adding up. So I'm excited to see how we're able to face some of that, the dog days of camp, and be able to perform at a high level.
How challenging is it? Everyone always talks about the year 1 to year 2 jump in terms of being in the offense. How challenging is it not to have that sort of natural regression this season?
I think it's challenging, but when you have the right guys, in the locker room and a part of, your team that are able to come out on a day-to-day basis and push one another and hold each other to our standard, I think it's a little easier. It's easy to, I guess, get laxed and, the system, what you're trying to do, but, we know how good we can be and we know how good we are. So when you come out here and you don't show it, it can get frustrating, for guys that are trying to play at a high level. So, we all just hold each other to our standard and make sure we're bringing guys with us, if they're having a lackluster day or whatnot, for lack of better terms.
Coach Peterson has said that he could see you guys adding 7 more points a game, going from 24 to 31. That would lead the league. Is that how good you think that you guys can be on offense?
Most definitely, and I think that's the goal. We step on this field to be the best offense in the league, and that's our mindset. But I think it starts, with our red zone, attack, being more efficient in the red zone and making the most of those opportunities. I know that's a big emphasis for us, is being better in the red zone and putting the ball in the end zone. So, when we get down there and we have our days during camp where we're competing in the red zone, guys are extra locked in because, we need to do that, at a higher level this year.
Starting faster also pretty high on the list?
100%. We can't come out slow like we did. It's fun having some comebacks, but it gets exhausting after a while. So, we want to make sure that we come out, start fast. When we get up, we keep our foot on the pedal and, just make sure that we're applying the pressure, for all 4 quarters.
What's something that you have or or this offense can do that in year 2 that you couldn't or didn't last year? Something like really specific for you too.
For me?
Yeah.
I think it's just familiarity and also making everything look the same. And I kind of talked about this last year, and it's something that a great job that Press does is, he makes everything look the same. We're able to get in bunch formations and kind of diversify formationally and personnel-wise, but, a formation that we've ran 10 passes out of, we can run the ball efficiently out of it. And same thing for me, my routes. I have a Rolodex of routes that we like getting to, especially on third downs and whatnots. And it's all about trying to make them look the same, so you don't, develop any tendencies, and the defense aren't able to pick up on that. So I think as an offense and for me as a whole, it's just, finding familiarity and making everything look the same, so the defenses can't pick up on any keys.
What does adding a guy like Ridley do for you and the other receivers?
It does a lot. He's been great. Just his intensity, how he's approached every day, the extra effort and time that he puts into his craft and taking care of his body. And, everybody's seen it, the way he approaches practice and the way he competes. So it just brings up the level of competition in our room and our standard. If you're coming out here and, you're maybe a little sore, maybe a little tired, and you got a guy like that out there running full speed and, performing at a high level, it naturally brings everybody, up. So the fact that we're able to have guys, like him, like Zay, like Jamal, that approach the game the way they do and perform the way they do, it helps everybody up.
This time last year, Trevor, versus this year, this time, Trevor. How does he look different?
I mean, it's just the light switch is on. Everything is just so quick. The way he's able to go through his reads and developing that, I think that's a big thing is, maybe last year not being able to get to his third progression, now he's able to get to that. And that's a big thing of, what we do is if the first and second read's not there and he's able to get back to that third one and, maybe we're able to look at some things on film that we haven't taken advantage of, he's really working that, and he's working through a lot of things that the defense is showing. The defense has done a great job of, mixing up coverages and, making sure that he's staying on his toes. And I think he's doing a great job right now leading as a vocal leader. But I think most importantly, just his progression and how he's able to get through each read.
How fun was it for you to welcome all the playmakers, the skill players to your home state and your home city?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad everybody was able to make it out there. Told them all, you get ready, bring a lot of sunscreen, and come bear the heat. I had them out there on the turf, so they got a good dose of the Arizona heat. And I think they all had fun. We had a great week and a great week of work, and it's just another opportunity for us all to just keep bonding and make that relationship closer off the field. And it's much easier to come every day into here, into work and training camp, and just have fun with one another. But I was happy that I was able to host this year and get everybody out to the AZ Heat.
Were you with the crew when Evan made the announcement to you guys?
I was at dinner that night, and it was a lot of fun just knowing that he was able to get the deal done and that he was going to be back with us for another couple of years. He's just so important to this team and to this organization and just for us as a whole. So I was really happy for him. I know everything that he's been through, and the fact that he was able to come here and have a career year and being able to earn that deal, it means a lot. It means a lot to guys like him, and so I just was so happy for him, and just congratulated him and excited to see what he does again this year.
Did he pick up the tab?
I don't know. We should have put the tab on him. He'll pick up some tabs here in the future, though.
When you were in Arizona, was it over 100 every day? A month.
It was over 111 degrees for 20 days straight. So I brought Calvin out with me. Seth Williams came out, and we were able to train together, and it was a lot of fun. We were able to push one another, but that heat, it'll definitely get you in shape now.
Thanks, Christian. Kevin Austin, just what have you seen out of him? To us, you guys see him more, but he looks like a completely different player this year to last year. So just what have you seen out of him?
Yeah, you hit it on the head. Just night and day progression from him. He looks like a totally different player. He's comfortable. He's letting loose, getting out of his shell a little bit. But he has so much athletic ability. He's big, he's strong, he's fast. He has great hands, able to track the ball. So this camp compared to last camp, he's just confident in what he's doing. He's playing fast, he's not thinking, and as a rookie that can be hard. And I think now he's really having some confidence with what he's doing, and I'm really excited to see what he does throughout camp and in the preseason because he can be a big-time playmaker. Like I said, he has all the tools. He's just putting it all together in consistency based, but he's got great leaders in the room to be able to learn from, and Chad has done a great job working with him on the little eccentric details, but really excited to see his progression, and I think he's going to keep it up throughout training camp. Yeah.
Thanks, Christian.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.